Welcome, my name is Jack, and I have a couple hours into Strike Vector. This is a brutal aerial FPS. That's their tagline. I gotta say, that nails it down pretty well. It's a multiplayer shooter, and you play in these vehicles called Strike Vectors. It switches between a jet mode, and then also a harrier, like a hovering kind of mech mode. And it's very, very fast paced, and I found I had a very high learning curve to start with, but it is very, I think, very forgiving in a way. There's lots of quick respawns, and there are modes like Team Deathmatch which allow you to play a lot even if you die a lot. And it's kind of obvious there's a high curve here because of the high crashes everyone has. There's a very unique control scheme. It's not like you're piloting like most plane games, you push up to go down. What happens is wherever your cursor is, the jet will try and fly to it. And so if you push to the left, the jet will just corner to the left. You can't control it as other vehicles do in other games, like, I guess, Battlefield flying a jet. And that's quite cool. I've quite liked this new method, and it means you can pull off some really tricky maneuvers around holes very easily. But it does take a while getting used to. I crashed a lot when I first started playing, but I have a lot of fun doing so. The modes the game includes are Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, but also some other ones like Bounty Hunter, so the person who has the more score, the more reward you get from killing them. But then if you have a high score, you'll also get a big target over your head for everyone to see. Domination is another mode, and I found that these play very well on all the maps. It's a nice variety. There are quite a few weapons to choose from, and you get them all at the start of the game. There is no unlocking in a sense. There's other things you can unlock in terms of aesthetics, but in terms of weapons, you get them all from the start. The guns include things like the Gatling gun, the carbine, rocket launcher, homing missiles, light machine gun, plasma guns, which is kind of like a sniper rifle, shotgun, and then swarm missiles, which automatically lock on but do not much damage at all. And then you can have one on each side, one for your left weapon and one for your right, and those are used with your left and right click. And you can also customize each of those weapons with kind of either like a bit of extra damage or silence and whatnot. There's a specialization you can take with your vehicle. Either it's harder for other enemies to find you in terms of the radar, or you can see them further away. Might have a bit extra defense or extra speed in certain modes. And there's a special action like nanomachines, a shield you could use, maybe mines you drop off when someone's chasing you. There are quite a few maps in their game. Some of them are quite open and others are in close quarters. And they've got nice aesthetics as well. Some of them in a kind of a beautiful, I guess, open in the clouds kind of feel, while others are in a gritty refinery type location. The game has official servers in the US and Europe, but also thankfully in Australia and Singapore, which is great for me in New Zealand. And even though I was in the beta, there wasn't that many people playing, I guess, compared to the full release, there is still being people on every night playing the game. And I could always jump into a match. Even if there was only 1 or 2 servers full, there was always a match I could join with low enough ping for me to play on. Lots of fun to be had in this game, and it's very, very satisfying when you can get some great moves off. And I generally come in the bottom half of the game, but I still really enjoy it. And I think that says a lot about the style this game has. There are ranks that you can unlock items, but these are just cosmetic, as I said before. There's some cool character art and cockpits, but it does give that sense of progression as you unlock things, but it's not essential to playing this game. Strike Vector is a very satisfying vehicle shooter. I don't play many of these types of games, and I don't know if there's that many games out there like it, but I really enjoyed this one, and I would recommend it if you like the look of it as well. Thanks for watching my impressions of the game. If you enjoyed this video, please chuck a like on this. It helps me out heaps, and we'll see you around.